Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hisoka here with another Transformers figure review for you. And this time it is the Age of the Primes Silverbolt Commander class. We've got Primes on the side. You've got Superion on the side. Can't see it that well. Oh well. Box art. You know, these Age of the Primes boxes are kind of simplistic. You do have a pretty good picture of the jet mode, which I think Emgo had pointed it out, and now I can't unsee it. He does kind of look like Skylinks a little bit. And then over here, you've got a really cool picture of Silverbolt. He comes with, obviously, the instructions, and the instructions do cover all the way to Superion. He comes packaged in jet mode, and then he comes with this whole, like, kit here, which is, like, the rest of Superion, which I will do a separate video for Superion. But here is Silverbolt. Pretty cool figure. He does have his, little pew pew bang bang. I just stuck it on the other piece just for shits and giggles. But yeah, he's a pretty easy transformation. I was a little surprised at how easy the transformation was. First, you will just close the fin, and then this panel here, you gotta kind of, it's on a double hinge, so you pop it up, and then you gotta finagle it so that it goes up like that. Then you're gonna take this whole piece here, and you're gonna untab it from Superion's head, and you actually can open this cockpit area, put the nose cone in, close it back up, and then bend the whole piece down. It feels like you're gonna break it sometimes. I'm just paranoid. And then it also is kind of like on like a double joint, so you'll actually bring it down, and it will tab in here, and it'll line up with the nose, with the fin. That's why you have to close the fin. And there's these two tabs right here that you'll plug them in. You gotta mess with it until they sit in. Okay, like so. You can see there's Superion's head. These wings right here, they just close. Like so. And then, it doesn't say it in the instructions, but recommend folding the wings back. It's just easier that way. And as you could see, like, there's what's going to end up being like the chest of Superion too. But you pull the legs out. There's just, they sit in, and there's like a little gaps in here for where the arms fit in, and you just pull the legs down. You turn them like so. The toes or feet or whatever, you unclip from there. Bring it back. Bring it back. And there is the legs. You're already mostly done. This part of the transformation is a little annoying because of these antennae. You have to make sure they line up. You'll see what I mean in just a second, but you'll pull down the chest. You'll pull out Silverbolt's head and turn it. Then you'll bring these arms out. You can spin them if you want. And now with Superion, you're going to spin his head in like that, so it's pointing down, and then you're going to push this all the way down. And so with the arms, you're going to want them like this, so that way when you bring this piece back, and then you'll see in here these little gaps, or whatever, the antenna have to fit through there. And you'll know because it'll knock the antenna right off. But they can be a little bit of a pain. And then you'll also have to make sure, because there's tabs here and here that are going to bring into these tabs here, while this piece tabs into this. So it's just a little bit of like, just got to make sure everything is nice and lined up, like so. And then you can bring the fists or the arms down and around, and bring the fist out, and voila, that's really it. You can bring the wings back down or out, or you can leave them back, however you decide. I think he usually leaves them like this, like in the show. But I've been doing it like this just for space. Obviously, with the gun, it's just got a regular peg or whatever. Plugs it in to the fist, so he can do his shooty shoots. And that's really it. It's such a basic transformation. It's so crazy considering it's a commander class. And like, for example, Optimus was a like elaborate transformation, and Silverbolt was not, and neither was Long Haul and Hook, for that matter. I guess they're not overly complicated because of the combiner mode, which again, this whole thing will kind of turn into the pieces of Superion, the chest piece, the legs, everything. Yeah, but it's going to be easier just to do all that in its own thing. And I'll just attach the whole thing of Superion together. But that's really the whole transformation. If you want to put him back into jet mode, it's just a reverse. You flip the hands back, you fold the arms, pull this whole chest piece back down, turn his head, pull up Superion's head, turn it, push these in all the way, close the head down, goes into the chest like that, and then close the feet, bring the feet back up, spin, and then you just have to be careful when you're folding the legs back in, because it's kind of, you got to pull it up, and then there's just a tab right there that's going to go in to here, like so. And like, oh, see, doesn't want to go all the way all the time. There we go, like so. Bring the head back down, bring these down, they tab in. You could bring the wing pieces back out, and then take this whole piece here, disconnect it, pull it up, You can bring this back piece down, just like so. Put this piece here, like so. And then, like I said here, there are, I don't know how well you can see, but there's 2 tabs here. And you just got to be careful, because if you're not careful, it'll knock these right off. Like, you can pull his antenna off just like that. It's so easy to do. So you just kind of lift the head up a little bit if you want. Oh, get this piece back in the tab. And wiggle, wiggle. And see, it doesn't want to do it because the camera's on now. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. Oh, and I forgot the nose, which doesn't want to come out all the time. Oh, and split the fin. And that's it. Oh, you can plug, I don't remember how to do it, but you can plug this into this. As you can see, the tail kind of fits in, but there's pieces, I believe here, yeah, that you can just pull out like this, and I believe they just plug into the legs like so. Let me see. I actually never done this part. I'm just gonna try it real quick. Okay, and then there's a tab for that. See, you can turn them into a plane that's hauling a big ass piece. But yeah, no thank you. Put that back down. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole transformation. And like I said, I will do a separate transformation for Superion later. And this is the Age of the Primes Commander Class Silverbolt. Great looking figure. Transformation is cool. Jet mode is nice. I mean, you know, the Superion head thing, but let's be real. If you have him in jet mode and you're not gonna have him sitting in combiner mode, you're gonna look at him like this, or like this, or like this. I highly doubt you're gonna be looking at it like this. So, but yeah, I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store, and I know you can find him there. I think you can find him on Amazon. I don't know if Pulse has it, but yeah, and he was about $100 after shipping. But I look forward to doing the Superion video later. All right, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one, and bye-bye.